I'm going to use your words. Here's the quote. After reaching a peak rate of 525 to 550 in the first half of the year, Fed policy will have to remain restrictive throughout 23, even as the US economy falls into recession. So, Seema, can you tell me what separates you and this Fed away from this market pricing interest rate cuts this year?
Yeah, it's been an interesting one. I think what the market is still holding on to is that recession will be enough to convince the Fed to come in and provide that relief. But what we've seen historically is that, look, inflation comes down very, very slowly. We've heard from Powell time and time again that they're very concerned about that historical narrative, and they're very, very concerned, want to learn from their mistakes from in the 70s. So what we're saying is that, yes, inflation is going to come down. It's going to come down towards 3%, but it's also going to be accompanied by economic weakness, and that is not going to be enough to convince the Fed until you get into early 2024 when they have clear evidence that inflation isn't going to resurge.
What's interesting about this is that you don't exactly disagree when it comes to the economy.
Yeah.
You're looking for that economic weakness. You just don't believe they respond to it in the way that you think, the way that Tom thinks they will. Why is that?
Yeah, it's interesting. As Tom was saying, I actually in agreement in so many things. We are expecting economic weakness to come through in the second half. We are expecting job losses. We are expecting the unemployment rate to increase, and we are concerned about housing. Our concern is simply just that the Fed is worried. They've learned their lesson, and they don't want to be the Fed that makes mistake twice, letting inflation take off and then letting inflation take off again. So we think that they're going to stay pretty firm, even as the economic weakness starts to show through and real people start to struggle a little bit. We think that relief comes in 2024, but 2023 is about staying firm.